Hey guys, this is Book Talk with Corbin. I'm your host. I want to talk to you today real quickly about the situation of the poor state of literacy amongst black boys in the United States of America. And I would also say black men in general, United States of America. Not every single black boy, not every single black man, but there's a large enough percentage and large enough number to be concerned about where those two social groups stand when it comes to reading proficiency. And I would also say, reading proficiency. Go to your local school board, and they can give you stats. They can break it down as far as reading scores are concerned, proficiency. What percentage of people in this ethnic group or that ethnic group are reading at grade level. And you'll find that in most places, black youth are not doing that well, not doing as well as they should be doing. And black males are almost always at the bottom. So what I'm going to start doing is put out a series of articles, recommending to you a series of articles you can read about that situation. And then one thing I'm also going to do is start talking to people about we have to change the culture. Now, I teach chess. It's pretty much my profession, I guess you might say. I run a nonprofit organization, and I get grants, and I go to Title I schools, and I teach chess and try to build a chess program for the school and help them get a team together where they go do rated tournaments. They compete in rated tournaments. And one thing I consistently find is that black males just generally don't do well when it comes to reading. And not only don't do well when it comes to reading, almost have a disdain for reading. And I would say they just seem to have no concern for it whatsoever. I mean, it's just not, there's no eagerness. There's no eagerness. There's no interest in reading. Now, you want to talk to him about, rap music? Hey, that young brother, he's on it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You want to talk to him about sports, particularly basketball? Oh, he's on it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You want to talk to him about fashion, particularly these tennis shoes, gym shoes? Oh, he's on that all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You talk to him about reading, like you offer him a book, you think you're offering him some sort of disease. You talk to him about reading, what books are you reading? It's a blank stare. You may ask, what books do you have at home? I don't know. Or there's just a blank stare. It's just not there. We can talk all day about systemic racism, blah, 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 but when it's all said and done, we are our own liberators. That's one thing a South African group taught me, Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania, the PAC. We are our own liberators. Yeah, we have this obstacle, that obstacle, this oppression, whatever, but bottom line is we have to take matters into our own hands in order to improve our conditions. And I think one thing we need to do as far as boosting young black boys in reading and black men and just creating a reading culture, I guess you might say, or a bibliophile culture. That's just something we have to do, period. And we have to create a situation where you may have some of these rappers or these entertainers, and they just talk about books, like Oprah Winfrey did. I think the Oprah Winfrey Book Club, that was a good idea. It was a great thing. I don't particularly like Oprah's politics or theology, but girl, hey, dude, you got to embrace her for that. And I think it'd be great if more of these hip hop guys, would do something like that. Because let's face the facts, they can reach people. They can reach so many black males that we cannot. They won't listen to us. They may not listen to an Oprah. So we need more of them brothers in that whole hip hop thing, talking about books. I know Charlemagne the God, I don't like his politics. He sort of gets on my nerves at times. But he oftentimes talks about his book and he promotes his book. I think that's fantastic. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And I just wish other, rap artists, people in that whole hip hop culture would do that. We have to take matters into our own hands and sort of create, starting from the home. We're really starting with parents and then the home and then the general society. Create a situation where we encourage black boys, black men to read. We create a reading culture. And then I think another thing we should consider doing, this is something I'm going to be doing locally, is that we should reward black boys for reading. We should reward them. One thing I'm going to start doing is I would just sort of put out there to some of my black male students. I say, hey, if you read this workbook, you read it, you answer the questions, then you bring it back to me. If 80% of the questions are correctly, 80% or more of the questions are correctly answered, I'll give you an academic dollar. I have what's called an academic achievement dollar. And if you can earn 15 of those dollars, I will give a young person a $5 gift card. Trust me, folks, kids respond to that kind of stuff. They respond to that kind of stuff. In chess, I have what's called chess dollars. And if they earn 15 chess dollars, for every 15 chess dollars they earn, I'll give them a $5 gift card. I kid you not. I cannot tell you the number of times I've had kids come up to me with 45 chess dollars, 30 chess dollars, 45 chess dollars. And I'm specifically thinking, I got 3 kids in my mind right now who did that. I was surprised. I was thinking, they're earning chess dollars and then they're throwing them away, they're losing them. That's what I thought. Nope. They were collecting them. They were accumulating them. And then proudly come up to me and say, hey, coach, I got 45 chess dollars. And I'd count them out. And then I'd say, okay, I owe you a $15 gift card. Where do you want it from? Target, Walmart, wherever. A lot of times they would ask for Amazon or Target. Oddly enough, rarely would they ask for McDonald's. A lot of times the guys would. If the guys did it, they'd want something from McDonald's. But my point is, we need to reward our young people for doing things that we'd like for them to do, such as get better in chess, such as reading books. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing, officially making official in January 2023. So I just wanted to comment on that and also just let you know that I'm going to start putting articles out there that people start checking out. I think this is probably one of the most, not the most, but one of the most important social issues facing the black community in the United States of America. If we cannot read, what can we do? But if we can read, what can't we do? We must read.